Mhm. You know, as a non-voting member of the United Nations, there was an obligation on the part of Catholicism to mention, forgery, fraud, kidnapping, and then any actual items that you have that belong to me. Yes. Now, I was wanting to sue the Vatican for keeping from me any rights that you're obligated to enforce. Now, could you give me the websites that are Vatican owned and the actual servers of the Vatican? Yeah. And then that convent that you're staying at, Benedict? Phew, I'm going to want the websites of every convent. Yes. Just do a search for NUN. Oh, none. Yeah. And then do a web page and web search for monk, MONK. Yeah. And the monasteries that you said that you had to have, I wanted to make them into bed and breakfasts for those that want to get away. And then the Vatican Bank. You know, I told you that I was going to be the chairman of the board. Could you get me every bank account of every employee of Catholicism? And then every website and every web page. Yes, in Catholicism. We've had a server problem because of the use of the internet. My goodness, I haven't thought of you since I was on Guam. You know, this thought of being a bag? Yes, yes, yes. Some nuns disliked being the bag. Yes. Some of them being celibate as they are. Yeah. Now, I wanted to know all the bank accounts in the Vatican's bank. And then the individual email addresses, the telephone numbers, and the addresses of all of those that were able to open an account. Yeah. Now, the thought was that somebody was using some servers, yes, to sew into those that are very important to the world. Excuse me. Um, I had a business plan for Catholicism that I think I should mention to you. Yes. You, as a denomination, are involved in numerous industries outside of just being a church. Yeah. You have hospitals, orphanages, yeah. For profit entities that use Catholicism, yeah, as a way to raise money. Phew. Now, my want was to take the Vatican's bank, yes, and charter banks in every nation of the world, opening that up, their deposit accounts, yes, checking, debit cards and credit cards, for every Catholic everywhere in the world that wanted to keep their, when you have approximately 1.2 billion individuals that that really consider themselves Catholic, they've gone to Catholic church. See, the thought was that you were going to give me carte blanche access to all your accounts of me. And I was going to build a large Catholic bank, a global bank. It's beautiful. You think it's a dream? You wait until I get done.